Civil War has the potential to make more money than any other A24 movie, with it thus far performing surprisingly well at the box office despite, or perhaps because of, its divisiveness. Directed by Alex Garland, Civil War tells the dystopian tale of an intense civil war that has consumed the United States of America. The film, like Alex Garland's previous movies, has been receiving generally positive reviews from critics. Additionally, it's proven to be popular among moviegoers and, thanks to Civil War's impressive box office opening, it could go on to be A24's highest-grossing release to date. With an ensemble cast that includes Kirsten Dunst, Nick Offerman, Kelly Spaney, Stephen McKinley Henderson, and Jesse Plemons, Civil War is A24's most expensive movie to date. Despite being seen as controversial by some, Civil War has already fended off competition from Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. The movie's box office prospects, therefore, look quite good, but there are a few challenges standing in Civil War's way. Civil War has made $25 million at the box office. It's an impressive start to the movie's run. Civil War was released on April 12 and in the short time it's been in theaters, the movie has grossed $25,712,608 at the domestic box office at the time of this writing. This is slightly higher than early projections, which predicted Civil War would have an opening of between $18 to $24 million. Internationally, the movie has earned an additional $1,016,914, giving it a worldwide box office total of $26,729,522, via Box Office Mojo. With a budget of $50 million, Civil War has managed to make back over half of its production costs in less than a week. What's more impressive is that Civil War has already made more money in its first 5 days of release than most A24 movies make in their entire theatrical run. Currently, the film is A24's 9th highest-grossing project in the US, just ahead of Garland's debut feature, Ex Machina. Globally, it's highly likely Civil War will break the top 10 of best-performing A24 titles at some point very soon. Civil War needs to make $100 million at the box office to be a success. It's doable, but not guaranteed. Lee, Joel, Sammy and Jesse stand behind each other watching events unfold in Civil War movie image via A24. Though Civil War's box office opening surpassed expectations, the movie is far from a guaranteed success. For starters, it has a bigger mountain to climb than any other entry in A24's back catalog. The film's budget of $50 million, though modest when compared to most blockbusters now, makes Civil War A24's most expensive release to date. In comparison, Beau is Afraid, the previous holder of this title, had a budget of $35 million, which it failed to recoup. If $50 million were all Civil War needed to break even, then both Garland and A24 would have less to worry about. After all, if the movie doesn't cross the $50 million mark by the end of this weekend, it has a chance to do so over the next month. However, with marketing and distribution costs taken into account, it's fair to assume that Civil War needs to make at least $100 million to be a success. While this is certainly doable, especially if the film's second weekend drop-off is limited and word of mouth gets more people out to theaters than the average A24 film, Civil War still has a significant challenge ahead of it.